So I think this will be good. We've given you some appreciation, hopefully, at this point for the kind of answering yes/no questions, but at some point, you guys got to learn by doing. So we'll just look at some slides. I'll ask you the questions you should be asking yourself to get here, and then you'll see how this kind of flowchart will work. All right, so first question, does it look like the cells are somewhat spaced out in a matrix, yes or no? Yes, okay, so we have cells spaced in a matrix. So right off the bat, we're not dealing with epithelial tissue, we're not dealing with muscular tissue, it must be connective or nervous. Here you can probably just ask yourself, does it look like the quintessential nervous cell that we're used to seeing being very distinguished? Somebody, yes, no. No, okay, great. So we're dealing with some type of connective tissue. Next question, does it appear we have those lacunae, which are, again, we'll get into connective tissue later, but lacunae just being kind of cells in a type of space, or cells surrounded by a hole. No lacunae. All right. So we're not dealing with that now. So this is kind of a new section we didn't necessarily get to with the prior connective tissue. So next question I would ask, do we see a lot of fibers packed in this matrix? And we'll kind of go through what a fiber is, but is it just kind of again, know it when you see it. We do see fibers, right? Okay. We have some thin ones coming down around, some thicker ones, etc. And that's actually probably some fibers. Good, we do. So it's a looser type. Yep, loose fibers. Good. So again, we see fibers, then we're asking dense or loose, we have loose. Okay? The next question you can ask there, do there appear to be multiple types of fibers, such as thin and thick, or just one type of predominating fiber? Multiple types, good. All right, so that would pretty much lead us again, where I've been dealing with connective tissue, we don't see lacunae, we see fibers that are loosely packed, multiple types. This would lead us to areolar connective tissue being the type that is there. Everyone okay with that? And then again, click on the answers. Okay, good. So again, keeping this in mind for, say, the cartilage and other things we'll see later on in the quiz, good to point out that in comparison here, the elastic fibers, the thin ones, the collagen, the thick, the cells, as far as the spacing thing we're dealing with being the darkened fibroblasts, and then in the middle, that what they call granule is a mast cell, kind of a histamine inflammation producing cell, but probably a little more than you need to know just for reference. Okay, we've kind of discussed this one before, so let's move on to question 2 now.